Hey Saab people, in today's video we are going to be unboxing and reviewing my CG Motorsports twin disc single mass flywheel kit.
That's definitely the flywheel. So pretty.
I initially bought and installed this kit 2 years ago. I really wanted to take my time making this video for you guys so that I could give it a proper review.
Oh, send me stickers too.
Without further ado, welcome back to the channel. My name is Javen, but you probably know me best as Solving Saab. 2 years ago, my transmission started making some terrible noises. Turns out that noise was actually my dual mass flywheel. Having a little bit of play up and down like this is pretty normal, but when you go to spin it left or right with a twisting motion and it doesn't come back, that is a bad sign. You want to have some tension or some springing action when you twist it left or right. Oh, this is the box that I got here from England. Here, we've got the goods. So this is the 555 series clutch kit. This is a daily driving rated twin disc clutch setup. With a single mass flywheel. These are your friction discs and of course your clutch plate up top. Something they didn't mention to me was that they were also going to be sending me an extra slave cylinder here. Here is your centering tool to get your clutch on straight with a few stickers. My shipping was 205 British pounds. Clutch itself was 1,049 British pounds. Here I'll remove the pressure plate so we can take a look at our friction discs. Here's our first friction disc right here. Our two friction discs are separated by a floater plate. So this is our floater plate right here. Then we have our second friction disc and our single mass flywheel. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my flywheel now. It's always a good idea to just like look at your seals and everything back here to make sure there's nothing leaking. This is a much lighter plate, allow the car to rev up faster and it'll allow RPMs to drop faster as well. The flywheel only goes on one way. Finally got it in proper position. Just gonna start by trying to get a bolt into each hole. Your kit should come with recommended tightening torques. I highly recommend you follow all of these and read your factory procedure. It's also very important to use blue Loctite on all of your bolts. Now we'll use the torque meter to get these tightened down to specification following CG Motorsports guide. Because they recommend between 35 and 40 pounds on each one. Now with everything assembled just like it was out of the box, we will put our centering tool in the middle and get this mounted with all the holes lined up. Then we will thread in our bolts by hand. I want to make sure it's all centered and pushed in all the way, just like that. We are roughly 23 to 24 pounds all the way around on each one. With everything aligned properly, Loctited and tightened down to spec, we can now get this back in the car with a fresh slave cylinder. When you're reinstalling everything, make sure to bench bleed your slave cylinder. And a couple of things that you can do to accent this job, add in a genuine Saab braided stainless clutch line right here. I also highly recommend getting the F40 stainless bleeder. This is a revised version that belongs on the Chevy Cobalt. This is much better than your standard plastic one that comes on the Saab that has your clutch line pop off, leaving you stranded constantly. With brand new, completely upgraded components, our pedal feels totally different from factory.
It's pretty good.
Stiff?
It's really short.
Oh, may I too?
Give me a good reaction for YouTube.
Right. Oh my god!
Single mass flywheel.
Single mass flywheel, you said
Yep.
it's a dual disc?
Twin disc, yep. This is the daily.
Ooh, damn. That's firm, buddy. I recently just went to Saab's at Carlisle 2026 and I had a bunch of different people try my clutch and everybody pretty much had the same reaction. Not only will this kit completely change the way that your clutch pedal feels, but it also completely changes the release or the bite point that you're going to find from a stop and go. It's just a change that you'll have to get used to, but once you figure it out, it feels really good. This clutch setup bites a lot faster, and if you're not used to that, it is much easier to stall the car. I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, does this kit chatter quite a bit considering it's a single mass flywheel with a twin disc setup? And the answer is yes and no. It's very hit or miss and intermittent. Sometimes it will chatter a ton and sometimes it hardly chatters at all. It really depends whether the car is warmed up, whether the car is cold. You just barely stopped the car and you're sitting at a red light and you're just idling. It will go from like a medium chatter to a very mild or almost non-existent chatter, but there are definitely times where the kit doesn't chatter at all. This is really only a sitting with the car still at idle sort of situation. To be honest, how often are you going to be sitting there at at idle in the car with it running other than just sitting at stop signs and red lights. Not very often. If you find yourself in a parking lot with the car idling and you're getting strange looks from other people because your car sounds funny, that's not really your problem, that's theirs. I highly recommend using CG Motorsports products. I've been using it for 2 years and haven't had any issues, and I will also be using this same kit when I upgrade to my straight cut gear set that should be going in probably around the end of this summer. Fingers crossed. If you want to see more content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 2,000 subs and get the channel monetized so that I can pick up more projects for you. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.